Da 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 da. Hello and welcome to my junk room. I'm Kento DiCaprio. Now, I've lived for a little over half my life in Japan, and over that time, I have developed a large collection, perhaps an autistic hoarding, of various video game paraphernalia. Now, for me, this is something that I've enjoyed doing quite a bit, and at the same time, I like the thrill of the hunt. I enjoy finding things at very cheap prices and building up things that usually I would not be able to afford, getting the highest quality of goods. So, that is why I've made this channel of Japan Game Junk. Truly, much of it is junk. However, it is all working. Now, currently, this room is a bit on the untidy side. My goal is to soon get everything cleaned up and arranged like many of the highly respected YouTubers out there. Those who have nice lights and shelves and junk. However, I believe that I lack the skill and the ability to have things look wonderful, especially in the short term. So I thought what I'd do is, as I am getting things out and looking into what I'll do with the whole setup, if things are interesting, that maybe I'll make a bit of a video log about those things, and hopefully someone might find something, rare or, in any case, interesting, to be enjoyable to watch. My focus, though, is on everything I've done as cheaply as possible. I believe that many people who wish to do video game collecting will, do so at market prices, or they'll try to do things, even as cheaply as they can, not understanding the very best way to go about doing so. And again, not everyone is in Japan, but I can explain how you can do that here. And that's what I'll do in my next video. But for now, just a bit of an introduction about the whole thing. Likely you've already turned this off, but if you haven't, thank you very much. But yes, as for myself, I am a bit past the 40 age mark, and so, as you can probably figure out, I am a professional wrestler, but that is getting toned down as my as my age creeps up there, and as things hurt more and more every day. So, I figured that I'll put more time into what I enjoy doing outside the ring, which is old video games especially. And yeah, that's why this all got started. So, a bit more about myself, originally from the United States, but yes, in Japan, off and on since 1999, and moved here permanently since 2004. On the game front, yeah, I've always enjoyed it and thought, hey, maybe I'll pursue this more when I have the time and money, and perhaps I had about too much of each fairly recently. So, for those who might want to know what's coming up in this series, should more than one person watch it, and I feel the desire to continue, things that I own as of current, in early 2023, going in no particular order, except for being mostly alphabetical. 3DO, that's FC1 and FC10 systems, original DS Fat, DS Lite, DSi, original 3DS, 3DS LL, 2DS Pokemon Edition, new 3DS as well, Sega Pico and Sega Bina, the advanced Pico system, two Dreamcast systems, regular and the Hello Kitty Edition, two Famicom Disk systems, one AV Famicom, the re-release, and a Famicom Twin system from Sharp. Just a Game Boy Advance SP, two Game Gear systems, one American, one Japanese, two GameCube systems, one American, one Japanese, a Casio Loopy, a Sega Mark III, two Sega Mega Drives, original edition, one second edition, the smaller version, and a Mega CD, the original one. Currently on the screen is a Casio MX-10 MSX system. I have three Nintendo 64s, just the regular old ones, a Neo Geo CD, the initial one, two Neo Geo Pocket Colors, 3 PC engines and 2 PC Engine CD systems, PCFX, Bandai Palladium, PS1, 2, 3, 4, and VR, all of those being the original, except a 3, which is a Slim, and for the 2, the original and the Slim. PSP, 2 of the 3000s, 1 of the original PSP 1000, 3 Sega Saturns, 1 gray, 1 white, and 1 V Saturn from Victor. Regular old Super Famicom. A Super Note Club. Switch, Nintendo Switch, the original one. Virtual Boy. 2 Vitas, 1000 and 2000 models. Wii U system. WonderSwan Color, 2 of those, 1 regular and 1 the Final Fantasy Edition. 2 original Xboxes, different colors. Xbox 360, the original one. Xbox One X and Xbox Series X. And of course, many accessories to go with those. Lots of these mini consoles that are recently popular. A few clone consoles, and also now a little over 4,000 games, I guess. So, anyway, of those, in the coming months / years / never again if I get bored, yeah, I hope to introduce a lot of these things to people who might have some interest in them, as well as everything else that I pick up from now in addition to that. So, anyway, this is Japan Game Junk. Junk about games in Japan. I've been Kendo DiCaprio, and I'll continue to be so, at least until retiring from the ring. Thank you very much, and catch you in the next one. Da 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 da.